I'm trading the price action in front of us. I can't remember the last trade I took. I can't remember the news on Friday. I have short term memory,
In the
Andre.
zone.
It's a good thing to have.
Yep. 54.50
Order
last
filled.
trade. ES
Order filled.
19,000s. We're trading on the 19,000s in below 19,000 now in the Nasdaq. So
Order filled.
18,989 low.
Can we just turn red? We go down like 1 or 2% for the day.
Order filled.
I read.
Yeah.
Who did I?
Blink
Where did
at
I
that.
read this from? Someone was telling me there's so many people that was just wanting to get out of this market that maybe these rallies could be just good opportunities for people just to bail.
Sell into. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're technically still in that downtrend, right? That 20 moving average on the daily, the high of the day so far. And we've seen that be the high of the day a couple of times and sell off from there. So sell the rallies has been the. Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, remember last year in 2024, you'd always keep an eye on down 2% in the Nasdaq. We could never go down 2% in the Nasdaq. It was like a rarity.
Yeah.
And
right now we're doing it like it's like it's nothing.
Yeah, he would mark out those prices.
2%.
We're closing it on down 2%, but keep in mind, like we've only done this like 5 times this year, and it's just
5 times
2%.
this month.
Yeah, 2%. What's that? Nothing.
Yeah.
Shorts are kind of interesting up at like 100s. We can maintain this downtrend. Maybe some stops up there.
To step in at 19,000. 19,000 is a big round psychological number. We just twice right there. We've just had a good 50, 60 point bounce from that level.
Yep.
So trying to hold it. Trying to hold that 19,000 handle.
Still short in this crude. Good to see. You got 69%. I'll come back and look at these gold prices. My, oh my. Well above 3,200. Hogue called the base right there. Coming into the top of the hour. Right into what's it say? Oh yeah, tip of the week, Eddie. Tip of the week. What do we got? Tip of the week here. Top Step and Top Step TV. This is a good one actually. Dakota's showing it right now. Jay's as well. What we got for tip of the week there, Eddie?
Tip of the week is be patient. We talked about this earlier today. Remember, be patient. It's I have the camera on. My goodness, man.
There you are, Eddie.
Be patient. It sort of goes with discipline, management. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't force anything. Take your time. We were talking about how these markets are fast. Some of us don't like these fast markets. Some of us like a little bit more tamer trade time. If that's the case, pull back. Take a few steps back. You don't have to trade if the market's going crazy. Be patient. Let the market come to you. That's what I've got here. That is our tip of the week. Thank you, Andre.
That's a good one.
Patience.
See traders over trading all the time. Last week, it continues to prove itself for me.
Order filled.
Less than 3 trades a day is all you really need.
Less than true.
Keeps the risk manager away. That's for sure.
Trade a day.
Shout out to the risk team. One hell of a last week. Last couple weeks.
Seriously.
Working around the clock here. You can hear Top Step. Direct access. Life Fund Shares direct access to our risk team throughout, even in wild times, hyper volatile times, in direct contact with you throughout, around the clock. So shout out to the risk team. Hold it down. So hyper volatile. Speaking of volatility, VIX still above 30. I see.
Still a volatile market, yeah. I mean that was 250 point sell off in 15 minutes. We're just jaded on these 500 point moves. This seems calm.
Nothing.
Yeah. Yes. Well, we held 19,000 again. I mean, double bottom right there on the 100 tick where we
we sure did. 100 point pop.
Yeah, 9.7. We tried to push lower, ran stops, and now we're right back up testing, making a run at 19,100. There's the dip if anyone bought it.
Hey, 100s.
Those
Are you doing for like a 3-bar reversal here, Dakota? If we can't get over 100s, is that like a potential resistance becomes support? Or sorry,
I don't mind it. This is still in the middle of this zone. I don't want to really trade that yet. We're still only 20 minutes in. things are still settling in for this morning, beginning of the week, crazy week last week, start of this week, shortened week. I want to wait for really good trade location, maybe down here towards these 940s, 930s. See if we can make that gap, make a run at the gap fill. If we do, then there's going to be better trades in terms of like the risk reward. Maybe for some scalps. Scalps in this type of market are really, really attractive. Looking for 10 to 20 point scalps in this type of volatility is more realistic sometimes.
More selling coming in. Interesting.
That was a nice stair step, man.
Interesting.
If no one has
You
seen
talking about those hundreds, Dolby?
Order filled.
I know.
These damn hundreds. Upside down.
Those hundreds, those damn hundreds.
Keep it 100. Shit. Yes. 19,000.
Order filled.
5-0. Still good to see some of these swings are still there. Yes, as well. Candles. Off the open, we ran it all the way from the ES up to, call it 5,500. Then smacked it down about casual 40 points in 10 minutes after that. Coming into the top of the hour.
Ooh. Hoop is calling out Hogue in chat.
Wow,
No
what?
Lennying. No Lennying the crude trade, according to Hoop. Not allowed.
Trash. Like it, Hoop.
I'll let JD talk about that.
Oh, what happened? We're still in this. We're still in this trade, right?
Yeah,
we're still short.
in it,
I did
for
move
sure.
I moved the CYA down to 62.02 though. It's a good invalidation point and puts us in the money a couple ticks in case we pull back.
How was that?
We're,
Back up these hundreds.
we're trying to see if we reaccept Friday's range right now.
I don't know how Hoop saw that.
That could be a nice one. I didn't say that. Could be a nice one.
Hoop is watching.
Hoop is always
All right,
watching.
I'm long 2 micros.
It's 14
nice.
charged up. 2 micros.
1998. Let's just see. I kind of like how we're basing a little bit here. Not risking a whole lot. Risking about 500 points if we make a new low on the New York session. We are. Could have been a nice short, like you said, Dolby, at these hundreds. But
Only if
see
the
VWAP from the New York session starting to flatten out a little bit.
But also, I don't know. I was binging Mark Douglas
Order
yesterday.
filled.
Like, if you have like hesitation putting on a trade, just don't, because you have no idea what's going to happen. Like if it truly is, my setup, your setup, whoever setup it is, you have to take the trade. You do not know what the outcome of the trade is going to be at all. You do not know. So there's no point of. He said it really well. He said that I think I have it written down. I actually took
Look
notes.
at you, Dolby, doing homework over the
Me.
weekend.
A little homework over the weekend.
That TopStep TV, don't sleep, don't stop. Always trying to get better around here. 19,098, essentially where Coach J got in.
Oh, here's the quote. You can't hesitate unless you assume, believe, or know what is going to happen next.
Cannot
Order
hesitate
filled.
until you assume.
Right? If we don't know what is going to happen next, there's no reason for us to hesitate in putting on our trade. And if we do hesitate in putting on our trade, that means we are assuming that we know something about the market. And the simple answer is that we do not. And so there is no reason to hesitate because you simply do not have enough information to give you reason to hesitate.
Like that. Stick to the strategy. Process over profits.
Just click the button.
It's kind of, yeah, I mean, it's kind of why
Just click the button, Jay.
I mean, yeah. But it's also like if Chad is giving you a hard time about a trade, like they're operating on a trade by trade basis, right? We can't judge ourselves as a trader by each individual trade. You have to judge yourself by a series of trades, which is something that Dakota does extremely well, which is also why he's a very good trader. He doesn't care about an individual trade. He cares about his process over time.
Right.
Exactly, Dobie. You got it. Nailed it.
And, yeah. A lot of what Dakota does is actually in Mark. I'm not in the Mark Douglas stuff. I'm not sure if that's intentional or anything, or if you learned from that. But it's all very similar principles as far as like risk management goes, understanding odds and probabilities.
Yep. Nailed it right there.
Super good.
Odds and probabilities. It's a long game. This is a long game. The longer you're in it, the better you'll do.
Exactly.
You got it. I'm more impressed. Not what your biggest day is. trading, it's how long you've been doing this. Because then I know everything else speaks for itself.
Order
I
filled.
also think it's cool to see how much people have come back from. Or just to know what your biggest losing day is. Once I ask you how long you've been doing this, then I ask what's your biggest losing day. And it's like, damn. That is the ultimate jab, jab, jab.
I put the link in chat. Link in chat's right there. Part 1.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic. Mute your mic. It's coming through now.
What is going on? Oh, what's up, MP?
Oh, look at this. Sorry.
Oh, there he is in the green room.
He's got a glare.
Oh, that effing glare, MP. Oh, man.
Oh, he's going to kill me for this one. All right, 50-50 on the tilt. Coming into the top of the hour has come. Well, top of the hour incoming 3 minutes.
This Nasdaq looks heavy. This Nasdaq looks like it's a consolidation before it moved lower. Yep. Yeah. This looks pretty heavy for me. Still no trades. I'm gonna go get freaking allergy medicine. I have been struggling with my allergies the past 2 weeks.
He's playing hurt. It's like MJ in the flu game. Dakota. Yep. Respect that, man. Respect you. Hang in there, man.
Pizza. There's no flu.
It was pizza. Park City Pizza, I believe. Somewhere in Park City. Bad pizza. All right, 19,078. Jay, what's your CYA? I know it's 2 micros, so you got some more wiggle room, but how wide do you make it?
Right now it's at 19,975.
18,975.
Yeah.
All good.
18,975. Yep.
Monday. It's Monday, baby. Still in this.
I don't know if we're trading 16 handle, 19 handle. What the Nasdaq has been crazy over the last 2 weeks.
Week 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, all in the same week.
Same week. Some of them in the same day.
I
think Wednesday we traded 16s and 19s in the same day.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Nothing on the headlines right now.
Keeping an eye on the wire. Really nothing exciting here yet.
Quiet.
NVIDIA earlier today, Andre. There was some NVIDIA news. They're going to be making the NVIDIA chips here in the States. First time that they are doing that. That was one of the bigger headlines. NVIDIA manufacture American-made AI supercomputers in the U.S. for the first time. So,
well, that was
NVIDIA.
Dorito chips to microchips. Let's go, America.
What they do to the stock price? We pop on that? So we did. Yeah, see NVIDIA trading at 111. 1111. $19,075. Ooh, Dow. I haven't seen the Dow in a minute. No love. Come on, give some love to the Dow. 40,800. Call it 40,800. Looks like crude has found a little range here. Again, house account short. $62.07. Last trade, $61.67. So about 40 cents in the money there.
I think I'm gonna work some offers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
ES holding pattern as well. 54.59. Tilt would agree to that. 50-50 on the tilt. 50 in the ESGC. Crude as well. Hey, Hogue, what's in roll? Opening call, you're talking roll. I'm assuming it's crude, right? Crude's rolling over?
Yeah, crude is in roll. Tomorrow or Wednesday we'll be trading June.
Okay. Currently right now. Okay. Again, TopStepX will update the chart and the ladder to the front month for the volume. Go ahead, Dakota.
I was on mute. I'm short 2 Nasdaq. 049.
Into 1,000.
Looking for that gap fill, Dakota.
Yeah, seeing if we could make a push lower. As soon as I short, we're starting to see some buyers stepping in here.
Jerks.
As soon as I short, what's going on in the market?
Serious, just jerks. But hey,
in a different universe, I still had my DOM settings ready for the reversal challenge on Friday. It took me a second to go through and adjust them. I'm like, oh no, no reversing in this market.
Who won?
Mandy crushed, put up like 10 Gs or something.
Sniper.
Yeah,
order filled.
Hit Raiders.
Incredibly impressive.
Crushed us.
Hoop, proud coach, I'm sure.
It didn't even look like she was trying.
Wow, one of those.
She was
She's sitting there very calm, just clicking the mouse.
A
She's like,
natural.
I think I'm going to reverse here. Yep.
Absolute natural.
Salt
Yeah, I'm
Lake
out. I'm out.
City
I don't like.
Code is out.
We might be getting in here. We can get filled.
We felt the break. Yeah, she was just very calm. Just true reversal. Reverse, then reversed again.
It's cold. Jay still long from 098. 098. Nasdaq been a bit of a range when I say that.
Mm-hmm.
So about 70 points, 70-point range. Look at the 5 minute. This is the upper end of it right here, 19,095. Call it 19,100s.
Coach Robert, as
We're
soon
in.
as I was flat, sends the message. Is that how you buy the dip? No, that's
God.
not how you buy the dip. That's not how you buy it. Not do that
Got you on
one.
that one. That's pretty good.
He did.
Nice
Yeah,
little
that
zinger
was-
there, huh?
That
Pretty good.
was a good job right there.
Dakota, when's the last time you had the bull or bear in your background? It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a week. It's been over a week and a half
Yep.
or so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that was.
You didn't
Oh.
know. No one knew. Bullish, bearish. Heads are spinning. All right, here we go. A little pop here in the Nasdaq. Where do they want to take this thing? Finally got above 19,100. Let's trade 114. And just
Short
did I say
two.
that?
Order filled.
106s.
Short 2 micro.
Short.
Oh, something happened.
Whoa. What did he just say?
Big
Oh,
pop.
come on, bro.
Big pop.
What is
Oh, yeah,
that
big
about?
pop there.
Short
19,000.
three.
Short 3. Right. How's 3? What was that?
Popping, nothing on the wire yet.
Yeah. Dow popped. S&P's popped.
That might not sustain. That might be good for your shorts if they can't hold
Yeah,
it.
we'll see.
It might have just been some short covering. Let's see if they follow it.
Move the step up just a hair.
Someone said buy the dip this morning.
We did say it.
What happened?
Wow.
What was that? What the hell was that? All right, 54.82. We're talking about a 25-point pop in the S&Ps in this 5-minute candle. The Nasdaq, this 5-minute candle, the Nasdaq. We're talking about a 130-point range. Last trade 19,150, pushing higher here. 160s did print in this 5-minute. Dow seeing the buyers as well. Gold selling off. What happened there?
Yeah, we just had like I don't know what it was in the S&P, but like 500 contracts traded in a second in the
Wow.
Nasdaq
Interesting.
from
Yeah,
113 up to 147. So
Yep.
right now I'm just looking for that range to hold. If that doesn't hold, then I want to be out of this trade. Because like we were saying, that could be short covering where that doesn't need any follow through. But if it's convinced buying coming in, then I think they push us back to 200 here.
Yeah, what a move.
Mm.
We had a good range too. We just failed the stair step, which is too bad. But
Sure did.
I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, all it takes is one person around the world to come in and ruin your trade, and that
Yep,
person happened to put in a couple hundred lots
Yeah.
across the indices.
500 lot in the Nasdaq will do that. It's all the offers.
Especially in this
You
market.
yeah, here we go. Jay's still long. Good to see. What was your upside
Nice
target there,
little
Jay? One from 098. Jay, what are you looking for upside?
19,190.
190, thank you.
Conservative, that's the low of the opening range.
We're getting
VWAP
lows
is
there.
still below that opening range, so that's going to be the first spot to start to think management.
160s last trade.
JD, we got a potential failed downside auction. It's only 2 ticks in crude oil, but yet it is a failed downside auction. We've got a long time to wait for confirmation of that, but just want to let you know.
Hey, Hoax, show us what you're looking at when you say that possible failed downside auction in the crude. If we can go to Hoax chart. What tipped you off to that? I know we're short. I see the basing coming in. Why are you on alert for a failed downside auction?
Well, the initial balance low is in, and it's right there at 61.55, and the market on a 30-minute chart looked below it and rejected. So we closed the gap, the session gap, almost closed the settlement gap, but the market kind of shows a sign of rejection below the initial balance low here. So, the failed downside auction, you can see it here on the 30-minute chart. The initial balance low, again, 61.55.
Order
Looked
filled.
below it and rejected. Just by a couple of ticks, it looked below it and rejected. So there is a degree of excess to that. It's only a 2-tick rejection. I think as long as we stay below Friday's high, which is right here, 61.87, we might be all right in this.
61.87. All right, last trade, 61.83. Right, we said potential for failed downside auction. We pushed higher by about 15 cents or so. Sellers did step back in on the crew. We'll keep one eye on that. Right now, Coach Jay, long 2 micro Nasdaq. 19,098. Let's trade 19,142.
A temporary lockout for a house account here. Just full 15-minute power pause.
All right.
Reassess.
You gonna join us, MP? Thumbs up.
Just hanging out. Just hanging out in the green room.
He's working, actually. Leave me alone, Andre. Leave me alone. I'm actually working over here. What are you doing? Get back to work, Andre. All right, I will. Get back.
Took a peek back down to that 5-minute low, 5-minute range low. Kind of close to it, not really close enough to react. The anchored VWAP in gold from the opening, the regular trading hour open, is flat as a pancake. So gotta hold off.
I'm short Nasdaq 143. Sorry, Hogue.
Nice.
It's all right.
119 143. Who's here, Eddie?
What up?
Hey, MP.
What up?
Good morning.
What's up? E-Money? E-Horn? Eddie Horn?
What's up?
Check your mic input, MP. Check your mic
What'd you say?
Check your microphone input.
Little tinny.
You might be, look at that. He's so frustrated. He's like, I know better than that. Dakota Short 1 Nasdaq 19,000 143.
Nasdaq 143. Minis,
Right.
2 minis.
Get Dakota Short, Jay Long. Both of them are going to make money. Watch.
Yep.
Let's do it,
Can
Jay.
happen.
I might have had to take profits there in order for that to be the case. I do like this rejection up here. Let's see if we hold these 111s where we saw that buying come in. But nice short so far, Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
Just close one off at 108, 19.
Nice.
How's that?
Stop by a couple tickies.
Better.
There you go. Oh
Better.
yeah.
Hey.
God, I
Oh,
cannot
yeah.
tell you about my morning. Wow.
Really?
Look.
Deal with
The
my-
coffee was cold. The coffee was cold.
No, I spilled the coffee. Got all the way to the office, carrying 2 things like an idiot, 10 things like an idiot. Dropped
Lord.
coffee. The last thing I wanted to drop.
There we
dropped.
go.
Spilled all
Nice
over.
Yep.
job, Dakota. Man.
There's no
That
follow
was
through on those buys.
You out,
We'll get
Jay?
back there.
No, I'm still in. I'm gonna trust my stop where it is. I think we do go take out those lows now. Like I was saying, that buying that came in, if it didn't get almost immediate follow through, I'm not surprised at this move. They still have an
That was a great one.
opportunity because they kind of came in right here, but
Damn.
probably could have took one off there.
19,100 last trade. Looked like we're gonna go. MP, you spilled the coffee. You still trying to fit that coffee?
My Gmail password asked me to update. I didn't, or asked me what the old one.
That's
It's
worse
just
than
like
coffee. That's worse
saved
than
on my
coffee.
phone, didn't save on my screen here. I had to figure that out. I had to call the domain guy, HR. Hey, how do you just reset this? This stupid glare. You know, they just. I'm pissed, but I'm up a G. I traded last
Hey.
night.
Oh.
Nice.
There you go.
There we go.
There we
There
go.
we
I made
go.
like 12 grand last week. I don't know. You guys, TV
Icing
team
on the
count,
cake?
added up. I think I made like 10 last week.
Damn.
Nice.
We're buying that Sunday
Hey.
Look at
reopen.
that volatility.
Bought the Sunday reopen. It was all one trade. It's Sunday. You said like 8 on the Sunday.
All you need is
reopen.
one.
That's
All you
right.
need is one.
I got it. The first little pullback last night. It gapped open. First little pullback.
Mhm.
I bought it. $1,000 stopping. $2,000
Trader for
I
you.
had a $2,000 profit target, but then as I gave it a one eye look at about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night when I was sleeping and just woke up. Yes, I go to bed early. I was just like, let's get out of it with a good $1,000.
Sleep a little better.
This Nasdaq fell off now.
Now, would it have
See
hit
these
your
over
target?
It would have hit my target, correct, John? 2-1. It would have been a 2-1.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's a winner.
It's a winner. The W. I'm never complaining about W's, even
No.
if we played shitty in the game and we still came out with a,
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
like Rory.
1-0 victory. Yeah, it's still a win.
Oh, Rory, man. Oh,
Dude, that was good
that
here.
was an incredible wedge. The last, the playoff wedge.
What about the one before?
There.
The wedge on the normal on the 18th hole. Chong getting put in the sand.
Oh, that
And
one,
then,
yeah.
But that's
So
on the
hard
playoff
to
hole.
do.
That was insane. That was
Playoff.
good for him.
Playoff.
Good for him.
Right?
After the first 2 holes, though, was kind of like,
Oh.
okay, this is going to be interesting.
I thought he was toast. I thought Bryson was just
So
going to take
did
the
I.
ball on.
It was a
Golf.
3-stroke swing the first 2 holes.
God,
Brutal.
He deserved it. Though. I mean, just like
Did.
he's been there, what, 11 times?
Yeah, and he's been I mean, he choked one away like his second ever when he was like 20 or something like that. He was a kid. He choked one away, and now it's been like the ghost he's
A
been
lot of
chasing.
pressure.
Yeah, he got there though. Good for him. Shout out to Rory. The green jacket MP. Can you imagine having a green jacket?
Hey, you see that? He's like, I'm gonna go get my green jacket.
I would
Like,
do the exact same
Hell yeah,
thing,
you
man.
are.
I would do the
Hell yeah,
exact
you are.
I'm
That's
taking
working hard and getting paid.
No one's
Yeah.
taking it away from me. 54.70 last trade. ES.
Dakota, you still in the short?
middle with you.
Yeah, I'm looking at closing this out. Like I said, my
Got one left.
CYA is still way up there, giving this market room to run. But we did make a higher low there from these 80s or 70s, leaving lots of room in this type of market environment.
Look at this. Very, very quiet. Very calm. Well, relatively speaking.
It's quiet. It's too quiet.
So Thursday, Friday, was it just quiet and then just news hit the wire and then we just go crazy, or was it?
I
was
don't even
so
think it
long
was
ago,
news.
Dre.
It was just all right, let's not stay in this range and just go. Yeah, it was Friday was a weird day.
It happened a lot. Yeah. Like nothing off the wire. No news.
Yep.
Tape bomb.
Very demure.
Demure.
Ooh, nice.
19,000. 1,100. We are
Brothers doing
just
some
still.
reading over the weekend.
Yeah. We
I
did some
guess
homework
it's
over
on
the
market.
weekend.
I guess all is well, huh?
I mean,
Still below 20,000.
yeah, the VIX is still above. Oh, take a look at the 10-year. Good from the 10-year. I see probably for rate cuts, pretty much, or pause is definitely now 90% probability for pause. That's still May 7th, but so there's some time for
What's
that.
going on with bonds? Is Jack here? What's going on with bonds? It's like a bond
4.41.
market.
4.41%, Michael, on the 10-year. 4.41%. Early last week, we saw that thing well beneath 4%. We saw it in the 3.8s, 3.9s. Big swings in the yields. Once we backed off the tariffs a little bit, we saw the yields rise a little bit.
This is
A
so
little bit.
volatile,
This short-
Andre. Look at this
this short
market
looks
now,
good.
selling off. Like that was
No,
Yeah,
it's-
this short looks good.
it picked
60
up.
points. That was 60 points in a minute. 60 points.
It's the Nasdaq
Yields have
ladder
been
look.
coming off that 4.5 that they were at earlier. 4.41%. So, a little bit of a rally here in the 10-year.
And prices, yep, that makes sense. This is Nasdaq ladder, very, very thin. 19,062 last trade. Now 70s trade. Now back in the 60s. 54.60 last trade. ES, tilt, 50.50 ES, Nasdaq, crude and gold. And crude is in rollover this week. All right, Marcel here in Nasdaq. Dakota, how do you manage this trade, Dakota? You're short from 19,143. Last trade, 055. How do you manage this? Two lot.
Correct.
In the money.
I'm looking for a return back towards 19,000. I'm watching this. I'm manually managing it. So actually, moving my stop loss. Trailing it. Gonna trail it. Let's see if we can just catch another momentum move. I'll close it out and call this trade good.
Jay, you're still in one, right?
I'm still in both of them. I didn't take anything off.
Nice.
I do like Dakota's short here. That volume spike that we saw come in, I attached a VWAP to that, and that was the high of that most recent spike right at those 120s.
Yeah.
So this looks good, but my stop is where it is. If we make a new low for the New York session, then I'll be wrong on this trade. but still holding it for now.
Don't you love micros?
Yep.
The power of trading small.
Dolby time. How long did you lock out the house account?
Just 15, a little 15. We got 5 minutes left.
Awesome. Thank you. Patience.
Yep,
Tip of the
great
week
feature.
here. Pops. Yep. Great stuff. I saw someone in the chat. I absolutely love the lockout feature. Never thought I'd say that. Hey, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dakota's now 100 points in the money. 100 points.
I know, Andre. Just a casual. I remember when 100 points used to mean something.
It's the first time I met you. Put a 100-point banger on. Who's this kid?
It's a huge deal.
Gravity kicking in here.
Yep.
It's crazy. I was almost 100
Yeah.
points in the money to the upside on this trade.
It's-
Maybe I was looking for a little bit too much, but
Hungry eyes.
Runs fast these days.
right. I thought 100 points was just the start of a move, but I guess not anymore.
Just the start. Just that.
Yes, back to 54.50. Slows of 54.44. About 6 points to go there in the ES. ES heavy, Dow heavy. Not seeing much on the tilt. Nasdaq following as well. Nasdaq ladder very, very thin. 19,050 there.
We bounced off.
Yeah, the lockout feature, they'll help you put W's up. You want to go back to W's? They'll help you put W's up.
Keep your W's too.
Yep.
Over trading. Smash that lock button.
Yeah.
Trailing personal loss limit. Also, a loss limit. That's a great way to lock it in. God, TopStepX. I know they want all the bells and whistles. They want this indicator and that indicator. Priorities are for risk management. You can see what we're rolling out here. Risk management. Yes, we're going to get those indicators. Yes. But we want risk management because that's the name of the game.
Yeah, you want indicators. It already has TradingView charts built into it. And there you go. There's a ton of indicators. It's about helping you out. And is there a platform out there that can help you out from helping or hurting or whatever yourself so you can really trade at your best? So that's kind of the real theme of what we're telling them to release for us.
What's up, MP? This morning got to you, man. You sound shook.
I'm not happy. Yeah.
Coffee, the login credentials. What's the ski season?
Login, my God.
There's nothing more I hate than figuring out a login. Again, I'm like, I don't know what my password is anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On a Monday. On a Monday.
Mountains are closed now. No more skiing. I mean, everything just come crashing down on Michael right now.
It's actually still open. Still open, Dre. The snow is really, really bad, though.
I saw Hans was getting after it this weekend.
Yeah, he was. He was ripping it out there.
What's
Michael,
MP's
here's some
outlet
love.
when there's no mountains?
Dollar says, MP, thank you for creating TopStep.
Go to South America.
That was thank Eddie as well. Thank some of the founding guys here. Thank Dolby, who was in our community in 2011, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
What trader were you, Dolby?
Dolby 123.
Yeah. And we funded trader 123. Is that what it was?
No, just trader, not even funded. Just the 123rd customer MP.
Trader 123. Please come to the lobby.
Yep.
Johnny Hoagland, founding team. Andre, founding team.
Dakota.
Yeah, Mick Geronimo. Mick Geronimo is almost the founding team. He's a 10-year player. We're having a big dinner with all the guys that have been here 10 years in TopStep, Dolby. Sorry, in TopStep.
It's all good.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yum.
Enjoy. It sounds yummy.
Dakota, did you take anything off?
Yeah, well, I took half off, but I'm still in one mini.
All right. Back to entry here. These are cute ladder is
Chop
thick
fest.
or thin. I should say thick. Come on.
Total chop fest right now.
Yes, it is. This is
There.
too much to
Let's
read.
get follow through. Come on.
Tilt is not showing anything.
Hasn't all morning, Michael. Yet.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so we're inviting like 10,000 people more this week. The dashboard.
Yes, we are.
So stateside only. Don't yell at me. It's because we don't have international sales tax built into it, which would be like 1 more week, 2 more weeks. Yeah, we got to pay sales tax to the old VAT. Those overseas, you know what the VAT is.
Mm.
Yep. Value added.
Value added tax.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, 54.63 last trade. In the ES, back to the 100s in the Nasdaq. 19,100. Everything's gravitating to 19,100.
I'm flat.
When I talked about these 100s, I didn't think this was going to be the level that we just get stuck at.
Nope.
But
Put
here
a
we
flat. Update the
Yeah, I'm
P&L,
flat.
sir.
Minus 340.
Okay. Essentially scratch for Dakota.
Yeah, 2 trades. Scratch.
Yes. Nothing on the
Not
left.
staying at extremes for very long, that's for sure, though. But it sure is staying around the point of control a whole bunch. I mean, we got a little Dorito action going on now. Not great for 9:22 a.m.
Doritos for breakfast.
Apparently,
man.
Doritos for breakfast.
Razor Lab, you're on it, buddy. Avalara, yep. Took us like, I don't know, 8 months. Felt like 80 years to put it together. But that is a good, handles all the tax, wherever your jurisdiction is, all that kind of stuff. So thank you for the recommendation, and that is being implemented.
Look at that. All right.
Got some smart tech guys out here.
Oh, yeah.
If it was up to anybody, I'd still be taking checks and cash.
19,085.
Come to my lemonade stand.
I actually bought lemonade from a young entrepreneur yesterday at a lemonade stand. $2 for a cup of lemonade, Michael. $2.
Did you tip them or did you? I always give
did.
more.
$5.
$5 a year, and here's
$5.
$5 more just for being an entrepreneur.
It was $5. I rounded up. $2.
Where's
Inflation.
He, where's he picking
Did
his
he
lemons?
tell you it was
Jungles of
inflation,
Borneo?
Andre?
I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
Chicago tax and inflation. I said he wasn't even lemons, man. It was just powder in the water, just like Kool-Aid.
Get out of here.
Oh,
Not even real.
That process
Man.
stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
Man.
Got the water from the Fountain of Youth. It's so expensive.
They're getting smart out here in Aspen. It's $4 for a cup,
That's different.
and yeah, for lemonade. What am I?
$5 for locals.
Yep. I
But
dig it,
it's-
please, Daniel.
it's
But,
$7 if
they
you
had
want a little
watermelon
vodka in there.
Like lemonade stand with watermelon next to it. Lemonade watermelon. I'm like, that's good. Variety. I like it.
I did.
I teach my kid lemonade stands this year.
when I was a kid, when I had a
$6
lemonade stand,
more.
I would never make it a round number. Never. I always made sure I made it a number to give them back the most change because no one liked change. No one liked carrying around coins in their pocket. So it's like, well, I make it
just give you the change.
Well, it's
What,
$1
$1.10?
man.
$1.76. $1.76. So I'm not just giving back a quarter. I'm giving back some change. And they never wanted it. They'd always keep the change. So I thought $1.76 is good as $2. No one's ever going to want their 24 cents.
I wonder how many adults called you a little shit in their head.
Penny pigeon. Penny pigeon.
What if you know, you've seen like, you know, the homeless folks that kind of play on, they're like, hey, F it, it's for beer, they have a little sign. What if we just said F it, it's for inflation, it's like $8 or something like that? We just played into it.
I told this young gentleman, this young lad, I go, I do not have cash. He goes, it's okay, I can take Venmo. I'm like, this mother.
Yep.
Venmo, right?
You.
You're gonna buy this lemonade.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
They have tap to pay. Tap to pay.
An extra $3 charge using the Venmo.
Our kid.
I look around. He doesn't even have a cash box or anything. This kid's been taking Venmo all day long, man.
I wouldn't have a cash box in Chicago, Dre.
Not this neighborhood, Michael. Not this neighborhood. Well, I've taken crypto. That'd be hilarious.
That would be.
This market just chop fest, Jay.
Super stuck.
Yeah, it is. I'm thinking about just taking this off because nothing feels definitive about this trade at this point.
Okay.
Well, if you look at the Nasdaq, I mean, it hasn't left the opening 30-minute bar last night. It's still inside of it.
Looking pretty bullish now. Looks like it could break out, back up.
That to me says chop.
Same, Hogue. VWAP's a flat line in that range.
Well, speaking of money and all that kind of stuff, shout out to Dakota. Nothing. I'm with you. I'm shouting it out as well. The donation and using your money to donate to others.
What was it?
Yeah, I want to make a trend out of it, and I've noticed when I posted the last time I did it, I seen others follow the suit, and so I do it all the time. You don't need an excuse to give back to charity or donate or
No.
do something kind, but if I could start a trend and if I could get traders doing the same, I'm more than happy to do that. I'm excited.
I made it a part of my trading plan when I was like 22, to give back. Church, we call it tithing and whatnot. So it's like I believed in all that. I still do. And giving back.
Oh wow, look at that.
Look at that.
Look at all that.
I mean that's basically for kids that don't usually get anything for Easter.
What is that? What am I looking at here, Dakota?
What'd you put in there? Yeah. What'd you give them?
No, I didn't put it myself. I don't have the time to go through. I did not have the time. Come on.
I just write the checks.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
I don't know.
That's awesome though.
Takes a
looks like
village.
an Easter
Takes
egg.
a village.
Order Phil.
Well,
What's
who's
in
that other guy? There's a guy out of like maybe India or something like that posted on. You saw it, Dakota, I think, that posted on Twitter, and he's like, "This is after a top step payout." He was feeding helping feed a bunch of people, and I'm like, "Is this legit?" Like to the team, like, let's figure this out. I'd love to have this guy on here because I do believe, and I firmly believe, because I've through my experience that like when you start taking money out of the markets, you feel compelled to get back. Not only money, but your time and people
Order Phil.
those that can't teach. No. If you've been trading for a long time, you've kind of built this whole like, man, this gave me a lifestyle that like I it's my decisions every day sitting here making these, and I was able to do the vehicle that helped get me here through the active trading and blah blah blah. So I see a lot of traders that get back. See a lot of traders.
I've had a lot of conversations with other people. Like it's like he's just giving back because he has a lot of money, or it makes him feel good about himself because he did something bad. And in reality,
What's wrong
to me,
with that?
What about yes and yes right there? What about shut up, yes and yes? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I did feel good about this. And yeah, I do have money. And yeah, I'm helping out. Where are you doing?
There's nothing wrong with
doesn't matter why.
You missed something. Did someone come at you?
Miss me on that, right?
That coffee spell got him going today.
You know how many Celsius left over, MP?
He chucked that shit. He had one of those things. He chucked that shit.
One of those.
I did take one off there, but this position's not really doing too much. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with giving back. People will talk negative about anything, and it's just like the amount of negativity that you could be putting out there. It's just like, why talk negative about positivity? Maybe if we shared more of that.
I'm a big believer that those that talk negative haven't found their success in anything that they've done. It's just like you don't talk negative if you're doing well. You just in life in general, because you get down on yourself. Misery loves company. That's my belief, especially in the trading world. The folks that talk to them, I don't know anybody who trades well that talks trash online. I've like, because you see these guys and they're like positive. I mean, they're like, they know that's kind of the glass half full is the only way to make this thing work and to enjoy your life. But
they don't have a perfect vision.
I firmly believe that. Hey, we got a warm biscuit here over the wire here. Deutsche Bank now expects the Feds to deliver a 25 basis point interest rate cut in December versus the prior forecast of no cut in 2025. So there you have it. Was ist los? Danke.
They're all over the place with their rate cut forecast right now.
Early
last week, it was 50-50. It was closer, higher probability than not that there was going to be a rate cut in May 8th, I believe. Now it's way back to 80% pause, probably. The Fed funds futures just swing. Yeah, last week was insane. They couldn't. Damn, MP, I just saw your P&L from last week. Damn.
I told you guys I traded well.
Get out of here.
Give me volatility. Give me volatility.
Damn.
13.7, Dakota. How about that?
13.7.
Nice. I get you on the list.
Who said you couldn't trade?
On top payouts or something. Top P&Ls.
Speaking of P&Ls,
MP.
top P&Ls, MP's P&L.
Look at that segue.
Speaking of that, and payouts, just the man we want to hear from. JD, come on in. Happy Monday, JD. Still short this crude trade, yeah?
We are still short this crude trade. It's creeping up on us though. We moved our CYA down to 62.02, so we got a couple ticks in profit. But yeah, it's creeping back on us right now. We've got some live funded P&Ls from Friday. Here we go. You ready for this?
Yeah. How big?
We've got Owen, $30,634 trading the Nasdaq. Pavel, or Wazarek, I should say, trading the ES and the MNQ. S&P and the micro Nasdaq, $11,463 trading the ES, $13,067 trading the micro Nasdaq. Total profit of $24,530 for Wazarek. Then we've got Ernesto trading the NQ, $11,733. Our boy Dakota right there made the list, trading the Nasdaq and the micro Nasdaq. About 5,500 trading the Nasdaq and another 1,000 trading the MNQ. 6,450 in total for Dakota. And Ziljabek is back.
Nice job, JD.
What's up? Oh yeah, I had to look that one up.
Been freaking hard to make the top 5 P&Ls. My average is between, plus or minus 5,000 with some, but lately these P&Ls have been 10,000 plus every single day for the top 5.
Were they
pretty consistent? Yeah, 5 figures is the new threshold for the most part. And yeah, Ziljabek, Andre, I definitely
look at you.
Read this
Flexing
name.
One more time.
Nailed it.
Dakota, was that your best day last week? 64.50.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I don't know. No, I think I had 9,000 on Monday.
He doesn't care, Dakota. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's
100%. I know.
He's setting you up. He's setting you up. Why, Mike? Why do you ask, Michael?
Yeah,
It's on my
let's hear
birthday.
it. What was your best?
It was on my birthday.
What was your best?
Hold on. Let JD finish.
86.27. That was on my birthday.
Couldn't even wait for the end of
Oh,
the
nice.
The old trading gods gave me a gift.
Couldn't even wait.
Clouds broke, light came down from the skies and said, "Here's 86.27." Thank you. You've been
They
trading.
feel bad for bottom ticking your stop loss last time.
Ooh.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was
Remember that?
We're gonna get you again. Don't worry. We're just use this for now. This will hold you
You'll borrow
over.
this 8,600. We'll get back for it later.
Yup.
Bringing up old
how-
shit.
The next
All right,
looking for
here's your live funded payouts from Friday. These guys putting a little coin in their pockets for the weekends. Daryl, 11,500. Anise, 5,500. Darian, 4,000. Victor, 3,850. And Mark B, $3,676. Live traders taking real money out of the live markets, folks.
Damn straight.
Speaking of that,
Kind of a
JD,
light-
if you're
light-
taking real
light
money,
payout.
traders who have made $5,000 in payouts can come to Top Step TV to join the payout club. Every day in our TV chat, we're going to be putting this link in the payout club check-in form where you can sign up for your exclusive 5K club hat and pin. Oh, beautiful. Yesterday, somebody said the dark paper doesn't, you can't see the hat very well. Well, I'll tell you, it's there if you look really good. The hat is there, and also the pin is there.
Look at that.
But right now, we can only ship to traders in the United States. Yes, we are looking to expand this in the future. Thank you guys. Look at that pin. Sweet.
It's heavy too, right, Dakota? That's a quality pin. It's not the
yeah, they're
something you put in that quarter machine and it spits it out, right? That's a
Yeah, no.
solid
Press
aluminum.
me take my petty and crush it. Oh,
little. Remember those things? Like the zoo.
I know.
It's just
You'd wheel
what a
'em.
racket. What a racket. All right, Del, let's update some positions here. Thank you, JD. Any more? So we're at $62.02 is the new stop in the crude trade. So at least 5 cents in the money. So see if we can push this thing. Do we have a profit target, JD, for the crude trade?
We do not. We're just gonna keep moving our stop down as it gets further in the money.
I do.
We'll see what happens.
I knew Hogue would.
What's your target? What's the target, Hogue?
Value low from Friday.
Value low from
What is that
Friday
price?
would be. Let me pull this up real quick. It's on your Top Step daily levels.
Yes, it is.
Value low from Friday would be 59.68. 59.68.
Shit. $2 to go. All right, MP. Gabe, you got it? You got it back there?
What?
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Let's see these days.
Ooh,
There we
wow.
What are we looking at?
That risk
here?
management.
Can't read it. Can't see it. Read off the
6
numbers.
-3 +4 +5. And then 801, that was a lockout, guys. Locked it out down. I'm like, nope, you're not going to get me on a Friday.
Nicely
I
done.
was down,
Yeah, it's
down
nice.
came out of the gate, some losers, and I'm like, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to preserve the week. Lockout feature helped me. I did, I think, pretty much every day.
Walking away with a
Ending a
small
lot of
loss
those
is the
days.
hardest thing to do.
100%.
It is, Johnny.
Dolby says it all the time. Hogue,
By
100%.
far the hardest thing.
You're so
Mhm.
close
Ending
to
a lot of
zero.
those days near your P&L high too.
Mm-hmm.
2 of the days at your P&L high, right? So it just
Break it
made my
down.
money,
What do we see there?
done for the day.
Pete,
Good
Pete,
stuff.
break down your trade.
Now you can see my average. My average is minus 380. So technically, all my stats below it weren't too well. So this isn't a hey, I'm doing awesome job. Hey, I'm trying to get myself on a good, disciplined trading. Which my biggest issues, just really quickly, my biggest issues was I didn't lock myself out, and I would be in meetings because I go after this here in 30 minutes or an hour or so. I start my meetings for the day, and I'd start trading. I'd have you guys on in one ear, have it on mute. Everybody's talking. I jump in when I need to jump in, but then I'm trading on the side. That doesn't work. That didn't work at all, and it was wiping my account out.
Too distracting. MP, I have a question. Do you feel guiltier about your losses when you know you're splitting your attention between two things?
Oh yeah, I think it's like bad habits die hard. I think I'm like, dude, you're just going back to this because it's like something about this feels good for you to be trading, but you're not making money trading.
Mm-hmm.
So like then you go home and you're upset and makes for a crappy day, even though you could have locked yourself out down 800 and I had a great Friday.
Been there.
Mm-hmm.
You said, bring me volatility. Some of the traders in the chat were asking what your strategy was. That's a great week with how crazy the weeks have been. It's just that a better trading environment for you where once a move starts going, you can kind of get on board. Instead of trying to figure out the
I have my
or figure it out
position.
now.
I have my position brackets. I call them that. I think they're called that. What are they called? Yeah, the global risk settings. So every time I put on a trade, it's $1,000 loss for $2,000 winner.
Right.
So I was just waiting for right entries. I was tuning in with you guys. It actually was tuning in with you guys, keeping an ear on what you guys are saying. I mean, when you guys talk, the traders here that come on with the big board this week or last week, I listened. They see the markets better than anybody. Technically, is seeing the markets here at TopStep, and we're transparent and trying to get them on. And then if it lines up with what I'm also looking at, then I was getting in.
Nice.
And then use the risk stuff to get out. You focus on good entries, and the whole goal in general. And John, you taught me this. The 2-to-1 and everything. You focus on good entries only. Who cares about the exits because they're already put in there? And then your game can be about great entry trading. Great entry trading, because the great entry trading means your profit target got hit before your stop got hit. The whole that's the game. If you want to play that game in your head, I gotta have my profit target get hit before stop loss gets hit. So that means you got to have a great entry, or else the market. You still have a great entry and take heat, but you can take heat on trades, which happens all the time. And it's totally okay. But if you take too much heat, then you're hitting your stop, aka you didn't have a good entry. So just focus on good entries, aka patience,